Browse through your inbox and I'm sure you'll find hundreds of sales emails, usually in your spam folder. Now, having a quick flick through them, I'm sure the first word that comes to mind is salesy. Now, those of us working in sales might think that our sales email rise above the rest of these spammy emails that you might receive. The sad reality, however, is that a lot of us are in the same boat when it comes to writing these type of super salesy emails as people try and sell you NFTs. Seriously, why? In the video today, then we're going to talk about exactly how to personalize your own sales emails, as well as if it's something you should even do. Let's jump into it. Level 1 personalization. So at the moment, if you just send out blanket emails with zero personalization and aren't getting the responses that you want, this is actually something that you can implement today with very little effort actually to get quite a drastic improvement in your response rate. This tends to work particularly well for mass emails sent out to inbound leads on the back of webinars, content downloads, all those kinds of things. Level 1 personalization also works particularly well when selling information products via things like blogs, for example. So what exactly is level 1 personalization? Well, level 1 personalization is just where you add key bits of personalization in your email just to make it seem a little bit more personal. Say the word personalization one more time, Fahad. I dare you, I double dare you. This can be as simple as adding your contact's name, the organization they work for, their job title, any of those different kind of things, just to make the email seem a little bit more personal to them. What's even better is that doing this doesn't actually take too long. I mean, what you can actually do if you are using sales software like SalesLoft, HubSpot, heck, even if you're using MailChimp, you do have the ability to custom add different tags to actually make these emails a little bit more personalized. Level 1 personalization sounds super basic because it is, but the truth of the matter is that if you're not doing anything around any sort of personalization at the moment, doing this will drastically increase your response rates. Level 2 personalization. So level 2 personalization builds on all the personalization you've done on level 1 and is really useful for being used at those outbound leads, those premium contacts that you're really trying to reach out to. The idea here is creating an email that really stands out in your customer's minds. Level 2 customization then is when you go above and beyond their name, job title and the organization they work for, but find personal reasons to reach out to a prospect. This could be things like they've started a brand new role, they've got an interesting hobby, all of those things to really stand out in your customer's minds. This works very, very well when you're dealing with ACVs of over £15,000 or dollars per year. You're targeting those senior director level people and you just really want to stand out in their inbox from all of the other sales emails that they get, because trust me, they get quite a lot. To give you an example of level 2 personalization, I recently reached out to a prospect who had an Infinity Gauntlet, and a pretty kick-ass Infinity Gauntlet actually, in their LinkedIn profile. As such, I tailored my first 2 to 3 paragraphs / sentences all around Marvel, all around the MCU, what he thought of the recent movie so far. And guess what? It got a pretty kick-ass email response and conversation on the back of it. Now, if you're interested in finding out how to write these level 2 personalization emails, I'm not going to go into all the details here because we have an entire video separate for that, which you can see around here somewhere. That being said, one of the things I will say is that if you were to write the complete beginning to end of these level 2 personalized emails from scratch, you'd be looking at 15 to 20 minutes on there, which isn't the best use of our times. A more realistic method that I found works particularly well is just by customizing the first 2 to 3 sentences in that email. That usually only takes around about 5 minutes or so. And then have the remainder of the email being the why are you reaching out to them, what your product does, and how you can help the organization, which you can copy and paste pretty much for all of your ICP. Should you personalize? Sounds a little counterintuitive, right? I mean, the first 2 points have just talked about the massive benefits of personalizing your emails. So what's the other side of the coin, and what's the argument for just keeping completely salesy emails? So this week I was actually lucky enough to jump on some SIA training, particularly around cold email prospecting. Now, someone on the training raised the point that even with level 1 or even in some cases level 2 personalization, cold emails still sound a little bit salesy. One of the hosts then raised the point, which I think has some merit and some validity to it, which is all cold emails sound salesy to people who aren't interested in your product offering. The purpose of cold emails isn't necessary to sell right there and then, but is to grab the attention of people who are suffering the problem that your product can help solve. If the people you're reaching out to already have everything covered, then it's naturally going to feel salesy to them. At the end of the day, there are a lot of sales reps out there that are going to be doing the exact same thing, that are learning the exact same methods. Heck, even some of you watching my videos might have implemented some of the things that I teach and are doing sort of very similar things there as well. That being said, my overall recommendation would be use level 1 personalization for those inbound leads, for those lower level people that you're targeting, for example, administrators, those kinds of job roles, and then save the level 2 personalizations for the ones that really need your attention, because it will make you stand out in your customers' eyes. As always, if you're interested in videos, not only around sales, but things like business, side hustles, personal development, blogging, those videos seem to be doing pretty well. Absolutely smash the like and subscribe button, as it really does help out the channel. And until the next one, I'll leave you to it. All the best. Bye.